Hello and welcome to the test bit. Today an exciting video review. Lego Marvel superheroes. The Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, hey, in time for the film being released in the UK on the 1st of August, we are taking a look at one of the new Lego sets celebrating the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a film that we are very much looking forward to seeing very soon. So having some Lego to play with all those little minifigures and characters is very, very exciting. So the set we're looking at today is set number 76020, Knowhere. Escape mission. Oh, I mean, we know nothing about this film so far. We've never seen the comics. All that we know is that a guy from Parks and Rec is in it, and it looks cool. So we're excited to see that. So we have no idea what Knowhere Escape Mission means or what part in the film that this is taking. All that we know is that there's some really interesting things going on here. I mean, straight away from the box, you can see that it's a play set, not a vehicle. There are 4 minifigures, but one of them I don't think you could actually class as a minifigure. There's Groot. Apparently, Groot stands 5 inches tall, and you have to assemble him like you would part of the set, which is a fantastic looking thing. So we're going to take a look at that later. Also 3 other minifigures which we will take a closer look at. So without further ado, let's take a look, see at what we get. Box out of the way. Now this set retails for, in the UK, about $49.99. You're getting about 432 pieces with this. Let's bring forward the play elements first before we take a look at the minifigures themselves. So 3 main pieces that you're going to be constructing. This sort of backing set, which has got lots going on here. There's a sort of a flicky catapult for you to send these sort of golden things flying. Ladders here. There's a trapdoor which activates at the back. There we go, so trapdoor falls so your minifigures can sort of fall off there. And the whole thing, if you press this down, the whole thing flies off. So there's a lot of play elements there with this thing, which does take up the majority of the set. You're also getting this spring fire loaded missile. Shall we do it? Those things really hurt, so that's pretty cool. It all looks really, really excellent. And of course you're getting this, which is some kind of grabbing, floating thing, which also contains more of those golden parts which are used as weapons or fuel. Again, we're not too sure what part this plays in the film because we've not seen the film. Nobody has yet. So we've got little grabby arms and stuff, and it all looks very, very, very interesting. To put the whole thing together probably took us the best part of an hour and a half to 2 hours. Like I say, we were sort of having a lot of fun throwing it together. But there's a lot going on, a lot of different pieces, and a lot of sort of nice orange transparent pieces. This floating grabby arm pod was pretty excellent to put together with these large pieces that remind us of the wheels for the Ultra Agents car that we had a few weeks ago. So this is a lovely little piece in itself and a lovely little vehicle which does have a seat for a minifigure to go in there. This apparently can sort of go anywhere. It kind of goes on the top for you to move around. It can go down here. It's not fixed, which is a good idea, and it does sort of rotate and move around and spin about, so you can fire and launch. And let's try one of these. So we've got a little gold piece. Put it into there. And this is a similar sort of catapult that we had in the Hobbit set that we reviewed just before Christmas. Hey, it does work, it flies. So you've got that's pretty cool. Also, just a little view. If we take the tower off again, you've got sort of like nice golden shimmering pieces. So I don't know, in the film, is that some kind of molten lava? You tell us, or wait till the 1st of August to see this film. So who knows what's going on there? But yeah, as a playset, there's a lot happening. So for the actual minifigures to explore and interact with, there's a lot going on, which is pretty cool. But our favourite part of the set, by far, is the minifigures. Now, of course, you're all very, very interested to see this fella. This is Groot, which is Rocket Raccoon's sort of hired muscle. And he's a figure that you do have to construct. This one solid piece here, as you can see, the chest is one molded new piece with a face, which looks pretty cool, makes him look nice and mean. Although he's got a kind of sort of dumb smile in this because, you know, in the clips that we've seen of the film, he looks terrifying. But the claws are pretty fun together. Interestingly enough, this is a Star Wars droid body, if you can see from the side, which has been used very cleverly to construct a claw. And there's a lot of articulation to him. There's a place for Rocket Raccoon to stand here on either arm, because you always see him sort of standing on Groot firing his big cannon. So that's great. Fingers move like that. And in the lower body, again, the sort of construction of the lower body and the arms kind of reminds us of the Lego Mixels, which we reviewed a couple of months back. So a lot of similar kind of joints being used here, and the toes to construct him. One question though, Lego, you know, you've got he's a tree, isn't he? He's a tree, so I can see why you've got brown and green parts in there, which work very well. Why are these grey? Surely you could have made these parts brown as well. It just looks a little bit odd that this is, supposed to be a really organic looking tree monster. And it comes out quite looking, a bit robotic because of these grey pieces. Why are they grey? So that's just a little sort of criticism about Groot. But he's a great minifigure. We love him. Let's just bring the box back up here so we know who we're talking about. But straight on to Rocket Raccoon. He's got the little legs like we've seen before. With a lot of the kids in the Lego Simpsons minifigure range. It comes with an orb. Again, what is that? We don't know. We've not seen the film. We don't know what this accessory is here, but it fits onto his hand very well. Great tail. So the rubberized tail, and his head comes with this sort of shoulder parts there. You can see this is a whole... Ooh, I can't take it apart, it's too tough. But these shoulder parts are actually moulded onto the head, which make the minifigure look quite interesting, a little bit different. Certainly makes him stand out amongst the crowd. He comes along with a massive gun. As you can see, it's bigger than he is, that you have to construct. Sort of reminded us again of the Ultra Agent set constructing Inferno's flying surfboard. So a lot of pieces there to construct, and we really love this guy. I mean, in terms of collecting, this is definitely going to be one to have, especially with that big gun and the orbs. The collectors are going to go nuts for this, so buy the set if only just for Rocket Raccoon. We also get Nebula. Again, the only thing we know about Nebula is that she is being portrayed by Karen Gillan. Is it Gillan from Doctor Who? So interesting figure there, 2 samurai swords. No hair, she's bald, of course, because Karen Gillan famously had to shave her head for the part. Printing all the way around. Sorry, just to show you the back of Raccoon as well. He's got printing on the back, even though his tail's in the way. Printing all the way around. Interesting sort of one blue arm, one silver arm there. Great face, just one-sided. She's got the printing on the back of the head as well. So she's pretty cool. We like her. We also get the Sakaran. Again, we don't know who the Sakaran is, but pretty fierce looking. We've got a Darth Maul type cowl, which is revealing. Ooh, you get like that. Not many minifigures you get to pick the number of eyes they have while you're playing with them. So they've got one eye on the back to turn around, and we've gone for the 2 eyes there, but it does look pretty frightening. And they come with quite an interesting blaster, which reminds us of as like a Halo blaster, the Alien Halo blasters there, which is good with lights on either side. So really great minifigures. Nice play features, obviously. Just to come on, Groot, move out of the way, mate. Yeah, move out of the way. Just to bring this forward, just to show you a little closer to the features. Say the Sakaran's up there, just chilling out. Oh, what's going on? And you can pull this in the trapdoor, and they'll fall down. The gun's in the way, and then the tower will fall down. Oh no, dear me! And of course, Rocket Raccoon and other minifigures do fit into the little grabby pod. So who knows? Maybe sort of Knowhere. It's some kind of mine. It's some kind of ore processing unit that Groot and Rocket Raccoon have got to escape from, away from Nebula and the Sakatan. But we really like this set. We do. There's a lot going on there. Again, it's a play set, so it might appeal to younger collectors who are actually wanting to play with their Lego, other than just build it and talk about it on the internet. But you do get Groot, and that is a pretty stunning thing. We were expecting Groot to become as a separate set, like a separate £10 set. Lego could actually justify charging that. So the fact that you get him and Rocket Raccoon in a £50 set with some of the great pieces thrown in there as well is actually really good value for money, and that's going to be highly sought after by collectors. So that is Lego Marvel Superheroes Guardians of the Galaxy 76020 Knowhere Escape Mission. Buy it now, around £50 in the UK. We've got lots and lots of other Lego reviews on our site, and many more coming, including many technical reviews coming over the next few months. If you're watching this on YouTube, then do visit www.thetestpit.com, or if you're watching it on the Test Pit, scroll down, hit that big strappy button that says other Lego reviews, and check out what else we've been playing with recently. Okay, see you in cinemas, boys!